What do you mean by CPCAB and what work do you do? That's quite a broad question, isn't it?
Yeah, I think if we kind of start with the kind of surface level information, what do we mean by CPCAB? It's probably quite useful to explain what the acronym means, because it often gets muddled with other ones. So it stands for Counselling and Psychotherapy Central Awarding Body. So for us, that really sums up that for us, we act as an awarding organisation, so we award qualifications in a very specific specialist area. So for us, we focus entirely on counselling and psychotherapy as a subject area. We have kind of spread our wings a little bit into life coaching and supervision qualifications. But essentially, we are the awarding end of qualifications for counselling psychotherapy in the UK. One of many awarding bodies that do it.
Yes.
But for us, we're the specialist one.
Yes, and I guess what I've heard there is that there's a real specialist element to CPCAB. You really do, as we say in the north of England, stick with the knitting. In other words, you just do one thing, and that is you do the psychotherapy supervision qualifications. And I've heard you're going into coaching. You do coaching qualifications, and I guess for students, they know you probably best when they get their certificates in the end, and it'll be CPCAB on the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're aware that probably for a lot of students we are just the logo that appears on their certificate, and I think for us we're really keen for people to really understand what goes on behind the scenes of that and what it really means to have a regulated qualification awarded as a practicing counsellor, psychotherapist in the field. So why that's something that's important for people to have. That
quality seal, that when someone's qualified, that it really means something, that it's absolutely meaningful. Little interesting fact when I was here yesterday, is it true that most of the people who work here are practicing counsellors?
They are indeed. It's one of our kind of taglines that I think gets lost in translation somewhere. Yeah. It says the only counselling awarding body run by counsellors. Yeah. And that is absolutely true all the way through the company. Yeah. So I'm still working in private practice as a counsellor and supervisor. The majority of our counselling professionals here have been trained fully as counsellors. They're often people that have worked in the field in agencies in private practice, and often have also been counselling tutors themselves. Yeah. So I know you're still in practice?
Yeah, I still do a little bit of private practice, and I work for Cruise Bereavement Care as a volunteer bereavement support worker, and also as a supervisor, and do some training for them. So I still keep my hand in all aspects of it, which is really useful when talking to students, looking at designing courses, assessments and so on. So that is one of our features, that we're all counselling professionals in one way or another.
Yeah, that really is unique, isn't it? Because there's a sense there that every aspect of what CPCAB has done is touched by practice and the work. Yeah. And of course, the dedication to clients.
Yeah, who have got that experience behind us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It even goes into kind of unusual areas, because you would often expect the counselling professionals who are working on the development of the qualification to still have relevance in the field, still be practicing. But even some of our administrative staff have done our level 2 counselling skills qualification because they know that it enhances their kind of communication skills in the workplace. So it permeates the whole company, and it really brings people into the same place in terms of our philosophy and really believing in what we do.
And for me, it's kind of comforting to know that the people who make the awards have actually done them.
Yes. Yeah.
I was speaking to someone yesterday, and he said, I work here, and I've actually done the award.
Yeah, I qualified as a counsellor with my CPCAB Level 4 diploma. And at that point, had no idea that at some point in the future I'd be working for the company. Always thought they sounded awesome. Never quite thought it would end up like this.